Hello, everybody. I'm going to call this new interviews Neslib News. Neslib is Northeast Scotland ladies and lads in business. And this is our first Neslib News with one of our ambassadors, which is Isabel Addison. We're going to talk to Isabel in a second. But Isabel, I met Isabel last year, 2020, during all of our interesting times. And I've seen some amazing growth. So I wanted to bring back Isabel to have a little update to see what's been happening. So I'll let her share all of that with you. So good morning, Isabel Addison. How are you?
Good morning, Donna. I'm really well, thank you.
I do have to say, when somebody overloads with the sunflowers more than me, I just get a little bit, a little bit of competition there. So they are lovely. They are lovely. So let's have a recap. So you started networking last year.
Yes.
So give everybody a little bit of background about your business, yourself, whatever you want to talk about. What happened last year? What did you start last year? I know you just did a new course, which is amazing. You can tell us about that, and then we'll find out what else we can do and how we can help you. So over to you.
Right. So last year I started up my own business and it's called Legacy. And the reason it's called Legacy, it is my son's legacy. He sadly died in September 2019. And I won't go into the long and short of it, but it was a result of his death that I decided to become a celebrant, which is something that I'd been thinking about for a good few years. So I did my training, and then last March, I set up my website and my social medias. And then I thought, what now? How do I get known? So by chance on Facebook, I noticed this networking group. It was a different one to Neslib, but it was through this group that Donna posted something about 7 at 7, getting up and working out for 7 minutes at 7 in the morning. I thought,
so that was Network Northeast, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I must get back into that.
Yeah. So I said, yeah, I'd be quite interested in that, not really knowing what I was letting myself in for. And as a result of that, I started going to the Neslib networking. And through that, I have met some incredible people. I take part in the monthly showcases. It was through networking that I discovered a Billy Thompson who does my banners and business cards. I like to keep it local. I like to support local. So that's what I do through networking. If ever I'm looking for something, I'll hit the networking pages and say, hey guys, I am looking for whatever it is. Yesterday I had a conversation with an accountant, and that was through the networking. But it's not just about finding an accountant. He was asking about my business. I was asking about his. I gave him a couple of names that might be of interest to him. And that's how networking works.
Yeah. So the networking was really powerful for a lot of us last year, and it continues to be so, because as you've rightly said, that we go there for the purpose to find out about their business, or that we want their business to help us. And then it's good to say, well, listen, who do you know that could help me? And that's how businesses really collaborate together. And like you say, we're supporting local. So well done. That's an amazing thing, because I do still believe, networking, can be time consuming, but you never ever know who might just turn up.
Yeah,
you just never know. And so based on all of that, and you've done that so far, then you had some time to move forward in your business, and you did a course. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that was earlier this year. So the course title is Advanced Celebrancy and Ritual. And oh my goodness, it was hard work. It was a whole week of one-to-ones with my mentor, Veronica Robinson, her name is. And then that was followed by 6 weeks of homework and 4 weeks of voice tutorial. I went to one with Paul Robinson, his name is, who is a voice coach. And it was really hard work. there was a lot of research involved, researching into rituals and what they mean. You've maybe been at a wedding and you see a hand fasting or a sand ritual or something like that. But for me, it's really important to find out where these rituals came from, what they mean, and what they will mean to you, what they'll bring to you, not just to your wedding. It's not just a gimmick. It's a statement you're making. You're hand fasting with that partner saying, I'm with you. If hand fast one hand, because your other hand is still free to be the person you are.
I think having that passion underneath the core of your business value is so important. And I know that shines out with you. You know, I've built a relationship. I've met you once in your garden for about 5 minutes, you know.
Yeah, 6 feet apart.
So can't I know, keep it right. But I can't wait for us to get back into the venues. And like we were saying earlier, getting to trade shows, getting to events.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're a people's person. Yeah, I know you are as well. Talking to people. It's not even just how can I help you? You know, what do you do? Just engaging, you know. So having that new course, what I can get from it is really so emotionally connected to what you do.
Yes, it's opened up a whole new world to me. Even the way I write eulogies and love stories and things like that.
I was going to say how it actually comes over is now so much. I mean, it was great before, but now you've got this beautiful advantage that is oozing out of you. I can feel it, you know, just
a different energy, completely different energy.
Absolutely. So with that in mind, and you've mentioned your websites and all the rest of it, how could people help you right now? What is it, one thing? So we're going to do the who do you know, right? So we're going to pop this up on social media for you, but it's not just who do you know, but how can other businesses or people, how can they help you right now?
Well, this is my big ask. I'm going to be revamping my website and social media. And people obviously want to see me, and they want to see me performing some sort of action. So I am looking for volunteers, and it will be on a voluntary basis. I'm looking for ladies and gents who would be willing to dress up as brides, grooms, and it doesn't have to be traditional bridal wear. If you want to dress as a hippie, that is absolutely perfect. We'll do a bit of hand fasting, things like that. Also, if couples want to pose to have a vow renewal, and this will be done by a professional photographer, Isabel is her name, and this is so that I can get more pictures on my website and not things that have gone on to Unsplash to found, because you go to so many websites and you say, I've seen that picture before, I've seen that before. So I'm wanting these pictures to be unique to me and reflect me as a celebrant.
Beautiful. So bespoke website, bespoke meaning, value, you know, just the passion and the love I feel from that is you know, just talking to you, you know, even right now, I mean that genuinely from my heart. It's just beautiful how I've seen you grow and what you're doing, and it's just blossoming all the time. You know, and I can see what the courses and the things that you've done, I can see that change, you know, as well. So listen, if anybody's just watching this and rewind it, because Isabel is looking for, I was going to say Iska, Floyd is looking for some volunteer models. I mean, who wouldn't want to have some lovely pictures taken and recapture some beautiful emotions that they may have already gone through. So networking, let's go back to the networking, because I'm on various platforms, as are you. You know, I am the founder of Neslib, and my goal is to have people like you, that extra special, you know, just passionate and really serious about what they do and what they can give, you know, and everybody's businesses are important, of course, but for me, Neslib is Northeast Scotland ladies and lads and businesses, where we were born. There's lots of other people in there, but for me, it's having those people go that extra mile, which I know you do. So is it still working for you? Isn't the networking not just Neslib platforms? How are you finding it now? What do you feel about the networking now?
I really enjoy the networking. I mean, I work on my own. Being a celebrant can be quite lonely, and it's not like I can go and visit people for chats. And the networking is really important to get to know other people. I haven't come across another celebrant in the networking
There you
yet,
go.
but
There
it
you
might
go.
happen. But also with the networking, it's not just a case of sitting saying, this is my business, buy from me. It's about getting to know the person.
Yeah.
But also with the networking, there's often guest speakers that come along. I mean, we were at one last week, Donna. What a hoot that was, the storytelling.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Because
I
you
took
just,
a
like you
lot
say,
from
you just
that.
don't know who is going to be there. You say, oh, that's that speaker. Or, that's probably not
Yeah.
relevant to me. But when you get there, it's so relevant. You just don't know. And that's why I always say, just show up, put the dates in your diary, turn up, because you never know what one person or one line will make a difference.
And what can lead on from networking? Like Kyle Murta, he's ideal at Confidence by Design.
Yeah.
And that monthly workshops that he does. I have learned so much from that. Like looking at the camera and not at the screen. It makes a difference when you're communicating.
Well, we don't
with
think
people.
about that. And, you know, I'm
No,
conscious of that now, because all I'm doing, you know, normally you're looking at the person, but the actual camera on your laptop is right in the middle of your laptop.
That's right.
So
I've actually got a circle around mine, a silver circle, so that I
know
and not the green light next to it.
Because you think, well, I'm not looking at anybody, but actually there's quite a lot of people looking at you, right? So listen, congratulations. And the last thing I would love to announce is that Isabel has now become an ambassador with Neslib. And what is an ambassador? It's just that beautiful person who always goes that extra mile, turns up, shows up, shares, likes, you know, because it's not just about the network platform you're on, it's actually about you, you know, because you are behind that like, you're behind that turning up. So you are then still getting yourself out there. And it's not an advantage. It is being part of something just bigger than yourself can be so very rewarding. And again, you just do not know who you will connect with.
Yeah, exactly.
So stay networking, everybody, because things are moving forward. But do stay around the people who've been there, who are still here, and will still be with you in the upcoming future. But for us, for now, we will leave you. And thank you again, Isabel, for turning up today.
Thank you.
Take care for now.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.